Madam Kirton Darling, S&D.
Thanks very much, Chair. I'd like to start by saying that I think it's extremely regrettable that the ITRE committee has decided to use the simplified procedure rather than having a proper discussion and developing a full opinion from the committee. Every other committee that was asked by the lead committee to give an opinion has given a full and kind of normal procedure for this opinion. And considering that the Trade and Services Agreement's agenda is really about the digitalisation agenda at international level and is an international dimension to the European digital single market, it amazes me that we as a committee fighting for our competence on the digital single market have not fully used our responsibility when it's come to that international dimension. I think it's a real shame that we haven't been able to properly scrutinise the negotiations. But in any case, that's where we are. We have a draft in front of us, and rather like in the case of trade agreements, the European parliamentarians can either say yes or no to the full draft. That will be the same at the end of the TISA negotiations if they can conclude with an agreement. So whilst we don't think that the draft opinion is perfect, and I think perfection is sometimes too far away from all of us. But while we don't think it's perfect, we think that it's generally follows the principles that we can support, particularly in respect to transparency and public engagement, as well as the provisions on reciprocity and the need to multilateralise the agreement. We don't have a chance to improve the text, but I'd like to make just a few points on the S&D position around TISA and how it relates to ITRE, which I think are important. On public services, we would have liked to have seen the more ambitious wording in the Inter-Committee, language around a full carve-out of public services that the EPP rapporteur in Inter put forward. On national treatment in relation to telecoms, the language is quite blunt, and we hope that the Inter-Committee will look at it and give it a bit more nuance. In terms of other services, the opinion is completely silent. So there are services that this committee is responsible for, like energy services, business-to-business services, where there's no reflection on what TISA would mean in the opinion. But as I said, on balance, since we can reject or accept and nothing in between, we urge the Chair, the coordinators and the Secretariat to reflect a little bit on what happened with this opinion and to ensure that when it comes to opinions being asked for by other lead committees, we don't end up in a situation like this where we can't give a full scrutinised view on a key negotiations, but we will be accepting the report. Thank you.
Thank you very much.